Welcome back to more AEW on TEW 2020. We continue on as we get to our first week of October. We're just over a month away from the next pay-per-view in Full Gear. And we continue the Women's Tag Title Tournament with Maki Ito and Abaddon defeating Anna Jay and Tay Conti. Brian Pillman Jr. then defeats Scorpio Sky. Killer Kelly defeats Diamante. Deonna Purrazzo defeats Shauna. Chris Bay defeats Griff Garrison. Nyla Rose defeats Yuka Sakazaki. Luchasaurus defeats Jeff Cobb. Brian Cage defeats Luther, and Luther tears his ACL. Oh, but they have good chemistry. That's good to know. Ricky Starks defeats Marco Stunt. And the Nightmare Family's Allie and Jordan Grace defeat Serena Deeb and Mayu Iwatani. Mayu leading the way in performance, followed by Jordan Grace. To start off our show of Dynamite, we have the Young Bucks beating Santana and Ortiz. A very nice performance because the Young Bucks are really good. Afterwards, Lance Archer, he comes to the stage with Jake Roberts, though Matt Sydal, he's not there. And Jake Roberts, he says, "Alright, Jacksons, you didn't want to speak to us, but we're not done here. See, you're still one of the best tag teams in the entire world. We can't really deny that. You're no FTR, that's for damn sure, but your in-ring abilities can't be knocked. Well, we've got a little problem. See, the Murder Hawk is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. Period. And our new friend, Matt Sydal, has a bit of an issue with you guys right now. I'm sure Matt doesn't think he really could win, especially with the Murder Hawk Lance Archer there. But his potential to be a star was stripped from him far too soon. And so, since the Murder Hawk is such a good friend, we want you down as well. We need our tag records up, and you're one of the best in the company. I'll let you think about it, but don't make a dumb choice." So, little bit of feuding going on between Lance Archer, Matt Sydal, and the Young Bucks. Sydal and Archer, they teamed up initially during the Casino Battle Royale. Matt Jackson eliminated Matt Sydal while they were running hot, so that is why that's going on. Afterwards, Jurassic Express defeat the Private Party after Jungle Boy submits Mark Quinn. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian were in, and they distracted Isaiah Cassidy. And then after the match, Jurassic Express, they quickly go out, and SCU and Private Party, they get into each other's faces, and the Godfather, he gets involved and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, let's keep it easy, let's keep it cool. Sure, you guys didn't mean nothing by it, just happenstance. We just want to make sure that everything's all nice and chill. Y'all are from SoCal, ain't you? Well, from what I know, SoCal is one of the best places to party, ain't it? So how's about we make a deal, SCU? I want to keep my things nice and peaceful between us. I want to make sure we don't get anyone too fired up outside of the ring. I think we should just have a big old party out in LA, huh? Sound good to y'all? Don't worry, brothers, I can get myself somewhere to party it up, but that's not something the folks at home need to know. We cool? We can talk about this backstage. There's another match coming up. SCU, they agree to talk about this backstage, so Private Party, SCU, they're, presumably SCU, they were kind of just like, hey, they didn't get involved, they just they showed up, they started talking to Isaiah Cassidy, while Mark Quinn was getting submitted. So, obviously Private Party, they are a little bit angry at SCU for this, so Godfather, he wants to keep things cool. These are two, well, especially Daniels and Kazarian, they're two respected members of the business. Scorpio Sky, he's still a very good wrestler, so, keep things nice, just go and just hang out in LA for a while. After this, Ace Austin and Sammy Guevara defeat the Butcher and the Blade. And then, interesting. Kyrie defeats Britt Baker. And then after the match, AJ Mendez, her music plays, and she steps onto the stage, she has a mic, and she says, "Kyrie, how many times do I need to say it? I'm sorry that I cost you a shot at Sheeta's title. I was trying to protect you because you were injured. But if you're going to be ungrateful, so be it. I don't want to have to deal with you always complaining, so we can definitely settle this. We both know how. We'll have a wrestling match. I'm at least kind enough to not fight you here and now because you just had a match. So how does next week sound? We can prove who the better wrestler is, right? And Kairi, she agrees to the match. That's our first match that we have booked for the next show. After this, ooh, intriguing. Pac defeats Darby Allin. I think that's actually our best rated match so far. Good chemistry. Darby Allin, nice performance. Pac, very nice performance. And then, right after Pac picks up the win, Eddie Kingston's music plays. And he comes out to the stage, Butcher and the Blade. They're still obviously a little bit tired. They had their match earlier on. Jacob Fatu comes with them. And they're all, they're walking with purpose. They're heading to the ring. But the Lucha Bros, Rey Fenix, Pentagon Jr., they basically just sprint out from backstage. And they get in between Pac and Eddie Kingston before anything can go down. Kingston and Pac, they're yelling at each other. And things just get hotter and hotter and hotter. Things, really heating up. There's a lot of pain. There's, a lot of tensions brewing right now over the Lucha Bros because, well, they haven't really been doing much until Kingston got involved. So, maybe they want to join up with Kingston, but Pac, he's trying to, sorry about that. Pac, he's trying to keep his allies close by, but eventually Pac, he probably just, slaps Eddie Kingston. Jacob Fatu, the Butcher of the Blade, they quick rush down Pac. The Lucha Bros, they get out of the way. Eddie Kingston, he joins in. He's probably still just yelling mostly. And the Lucha Bros, they're kind of hesitating a little bit. They're looking around and like, all right, you know what, we got to break this up. They do break it up, and they get in between. Jacob Fatu, Butcher Blade, they all back up Eddie Kingston. He's not necessarily angry about this. He's like, I'd imagine Kingston's like, all right, I understand. You still want to keep your decisions going, but Kingston, he still wants the Lucha Bros to join him because they're very good. After this, Renee Young, she is backstage. She has Jurassic Express, and she's interviewing them about the tag title. Of course, a few weeks back, FTR, they came out, and they wanted the Jurassic Express to challenge them for just whenever they're ready. And Marco Stunt, he starts talking up, and he says, I think we're ready. Next week sounds good, so if FTR ready, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy gonna kick their asses, give them a real short title reign. So, just some real simple stuff here. A pretty short show as we go into our main event. This is our... If the Pac versus Darby Allin wasn't our best match, this is our best match. Moxley, Page, and Bandito defeat Miro, Jericho, and Cage. So, the faces win in this matchup. Moxley having an 83. Page, Jericho, Miro having 74s. It's a really good performance. I'm very happy with this. And we're really starting to build things up a little bit. Page and Bandito, they're working together quite a bit. Mox, he's taking down... He took down Cage, but I probably should have had something with, them facing off afterwards, but it's fine. Moxley picking up a crucial win over Miro. I'm still deciding if I want to have a title match before Full Gear. That's for the Miro and Moxley. Because remember, Moxley said that if him, Page, Bandito win, they will, Moxley will give Page and Bandito title shots. So, who knows? I still haven't figured out if that'll be Full Gear, if that'll be before Full Gear. We'll figure things out. And that show gives us a 76, which is just one below our all-out pay-per-view. So, really nice performance here from everyone, and hopefully we can continue to have some good shows in our upcoming weeks as we lead towards Full Gear.